Hello, Aries. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of April 5th through the 11th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe, hit that like button, and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now keep in mind, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. You can obtain a private reading by clicking the link to my website below. Also, be sure to watch your rising sign and moon sign, which might resonate with you more for this particular week. And I am working with the Ostara tarot deck this week. So let's get started. First card, Aries, the Knight of Wands. Next, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Now, the Shaman's Dreams Oracle card for your direction this week is Galactic Mushroom. And your crystal for the week is Carnelian. Okay, Aries. So, first glance, Aries, I'm just picking up a strong sense of like a new adventure. And for some Aries individuals, this is going to be in regards to maybe a love relationship. But there is an indication here with your cards that you need to kind of tune into your intuition, your higher power, tuning into spirit to get that reassurance and guidance so that you're going in the right direction. Now, your first card, Aries, here is the Knight of Wands, which is a card indicating to take a risk, have some fun. It could be travel, new adventure. Now, the Knight's energy is all about movement and travel and change. So I definitely feel there's possibly change that could be happening within your life, if you so desire it, Aries. Now, this is Sagittarius's card. Very independent, enthusiastic, adventurous, but tends to be kind of uncommitted and unattached, you might say. Now, what's interesting about the Knight of Wands in this deck is that this woman in armor here, riding a white bear, actually, is facing your future. And look at the energy here coming out of her eyes. A singular, focused on maybe a certain idea or direction that she wants to move in. And her wand here has considerable growth at the top of the wand. So this can be kind of an impulsive type energy as well. And you might lack a little bit of direction because I keep picking up that you need to tune into spirit, the divine, whatever name you give to like the universal energy. Now, if the Knight of Wands is indeed an individual possibly crossing your path this week, this is someone that doesn't really stay in one place for very long. He will be gone in a minute, off on the next adventure. So at times, the Knight of Wands can be competitive, reckless, sometimes temperamental. But it is the Wands energy, and with it showing up in your reading, there might be something that's coming in this week where you need to be a little bit more impulsive, possibly aggressive, to take advantage of. But also, tapping into your inner wisdom, your higher power, Aries. Now, your next card here is the Nine of Wands. And what a very different Nine of Wands this is in this deck, as this is showing this is actually a lynx in the darkness, framed here by all the 9 wands. And then with glowing eyes, just keeping watch. As the Nine of Wands is an indication that you've got your defenses up, Aries. And this is certainly based on your past experiences. because each one of these wands is a past experience. And, what you went through, and they're planted firmly there. You use them for reference. And for some Aries, with this card showing up, is just an indication that you think you know what to expect and you have all your defenses up. But there is always a possibility that things can turn out differently. But you have to be careful with this card in energy, Aries, because it can be kind of a self fulfilling prophecy. If that's the energy you're kind of throwing out there, if you're expecting the worst, that's exactly what you'll end up getting. So be careful here this week about the energy and the law of attraction. With this card picturing a lynx, this is an animal that's known for its stealth and cleverness, and you might need those traits to give you insight in regards to whatever you feel you need to be defensive about. And once again, this is Sagittarius's card. So this is all within your fire sign family. Sagittarius, the wands energy. But this card's ruled by the moon. So this is talking about tapping into your your unconscious, your intuition, as there could be unforeseen things around you at this time. So that's why this card's turning up. You need to trust in your intuition, and that's why I just keep picking up over and over again. Tune into your higher power. Tune into spirit, Aries. You need to be able to see things before it's coming. And your next card here, the Two of Cups. And this is such a precious depiction of what this card represents. Like a soulmate card. Someone that gets you. Someone that knows you down to your deep core of being. This is true love for another. Very sweet representation of it. And for some Aries individuals, what I was picking up with your cards at the beginning was someone coming into your life this week. And it could be your sister sign, Sagittarius, and it could really catch you off guard because I mentioned Sagittarius can be very unpredictable, not staying in one place for very long. So for some Aries, this could be a very surprising Sagittarius matchup for you. Now, for others, the Two of Cups card, it's indicating a card of union. This could be indicating what I've been talking about, a romantic attraction showing up. This can be in regards to marriage, a supportive partnership. This could be indicating some like give and take in a relationship. Now, whether the Two of Cups indicates romance, business partners, friends, family members, whatever it is, when the Two of Cups shows up in a reading, it always represents equality, balance, mutual give and take, particularly in regards to emotional support and understanding. So, for some Aries individuals, the Two of Cups can be showing up as a very strong bond, possibly in a business partnership. Some of you might be headed towards, with this energy, you're headed towards starting a business. And this card can represent that mutual give and take, especially when decisions have to be made. Now, for other Aries individuals, this could also be indicating a Cancer individual coming into your life this week. The Two of Cups is Cancer's card. So it's a very nurturing, generous, devoted person that could be showing up this week. And the Two of Cups is ruled by Venus. So, of course, we're talking about love and pleasure and friendship, manners, that give and take. And the number two energy of this card is two forces coming together. So it has to do with union and balance and harmony. So for some Aries, there could be a very special love relationship or a deep friendship. And for others, possibly a business partnership with the Two of Cups showing up for you for this week. Now, the numerology here for your tarot cards is number 12, which reduces to number 3. So, once again, you've got that 3, the 2 coming together to create something new. So, this is definitely some new beginnings that are presenting themselves. But I do see that some Aries individuals are going to miss this possible opportunity as you're not tuned into your higher power. So you're not going to get pointed in the right direction in order to take advantage of whatever this energy is coming in for you, which is really an easy fix, Aries. Trusting your intuition, spend some time meditating, just alone with your thoughts to get guidance and direction coming in. Now, your Shaman's Dream Oracle card, which is your directional card for the week, is Galactic Mushroom. And what's it say here? The Divine Matrix. Very interesting card. There is the Divine Matrix interwoven out in the universe. And the main message with this card showing up for you, Aries, it's a very potent reminder that you need to get with your higher power. And many Aries individuals might not understand like the matrix of consciousness called source energy. It's called your God, spirit, many other names. It's a universal energy that affects us all. And there is so much complexity that the human mind cannot comprehend. And of course, this is an indication that it's impossible to see beyond which already what you already know. But looking at this card is showing you see the head of a mushroom is clearly visible above the soil, but not the living part that's down below. It's the thread-like roots, very intricate networks that are underground, kind of an internet of the plant kingdom, you might say. So you need to look at like the divine matrix in the same way, connecting the individual consciousness with that of the divine. Now, this card is reminding you that your dreams and desires have been heard. Whatever intention you hold consistently, holding it with hope and faith, first it manifests in the unseen realms, Aries. Whether or not you can see it working on your behalf, eventually you will see it working on your behalf. You'll see the evidence kind of play out in serendipitous events that work in your favor, seemingly kind of like outside that law of cause and effect. So the Galactic Mushroom card is showing up for you to tell you your most beautiful results are being birthed right now, just for you, but also for the highest good of all. So that's why you need to tap into your higher power, Aries. Now, your angels and guides have chosen the Carnelian crystal for you this week, as it gives you energy, self-confidence, adds spice and passion to your life. And it encourages you to think clearly about what you want to accomplish in your life and to focus on what you would like to achieve, Aries. Now, the Carnelian crystal gives you the confidence, Aries, to kind of like step outside your comfort zone to reawaken your inner creativity. So it's an indication to kind of think outside the box, Aries. Maybe go somewhere or do something out of the ordinary. I just love the Carnelian crystal, and that is the bracelet that I'm always wearing in my videos. It's a constant reminder to experience new things, to kind of be up for anything. So, meditating this week with Carnelian can give you some clarity to the direction you should be going in, especially for the individuals here where this is involving what I'm looking at here, a very long lasting love relationship, possibly coming in for some of you. So, in summary, here for your week ahead, Aries, main message coming through: connect with your higher power. That's going to point you in the right direction. Now, you first have the Knight of Wands, and this Knight of Wands is facing towards your future, just laser focused, looking at this card on something for your future. So, for some of you, if you're looking for love, that's what this Knight of Wands could be representing. You're laser focused on finding the right person. This is something you want to accomplish, whether it be within like your job, your career, whether it's in regards to relationships, possibly a hobby, whatever it is, you're kind of like laser focused on this. And then the Nine of Wands is all your experience that shape how you look at things. You might be kind of on the defensive, especially if there's someone new that you might meet. You might be a little apprehensive based on these past uh, experiences, which could be relationships. But don't let that stop you, Aries. But then you have the Two of Cups, which is like the soulmate card. So for some Aries individuals, if you tap into your higher power, trust your intuition, there's a good chance or possibility that this week you just might meet your soulmate. Look at the star here above the birds. That represents hope and optimism for this kind of love relationship. Now, it's actually showing 3 stars here on this card versus the 2 moons here. So there's more hope and optimism. But the moons represent things that are hidden, things that might not be so obvious. And that's why, Aries, I sound like a broken record. You need to tune into your own intuition. Spend some time meditating, especially with the carnelian crystal. It's going to give you clarity and insight as to which direction you should go in. And remember, the Nine of Wands card warns you about expecting the worst because that's what you'll end up getting. That's why your guides are suggesting the carnelian crystal for you to carry this week, as this is a constant reminder that positive attracts positive, like attracts like, and so forth. Carnelian is a very positive energy for you to have this week. And your numerology here for your tarot cards is indicating new beginnings, that something's coming together to become something new. So for some Aries individuals, this is a love relationship coming in. You're going to meet somebody this week. For others, this could be some kind of friendship or maybe a partnership in business. Now, your Shaman's Dream Oracle card for direction for the week is pointing to the divine matrix. So it's intricate with all its little network behind the scenes, but reminding you to connect with your higher power is the main message with this card. So, Aries, you have the potential for a very unexpected, exciting event possibly happening this week. And this could be in regards to whatever you have a passion for. That Knight of Wands, it's got that laser focused on whatever it is you're trying to go after. Your cards, your oracle cards are indicating connect with your higher power, trusting your intuition this week. Meditate with the carnelian crystal. And don't expect the worst, because that is the energy you will draw towards you. And look at all the stars here on the Two of Cups card. That's hope, optimism Focus on that this week, Aries, because whatever it is you want to go after here with the Knight of Wands, you've got the ability to achieve it this week. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe and help support my channel if you haven't already. And for a private reading with me, click on my website link below. Love and abundance to my Aries family.